Good evening and welcome to another segment of Broke by Choice. My name is Lavender Shedrick Williams. I am owner of Candy Publishing and creator of The Other Woman magazine. As I do with every show, why Broke by Choice? Why would anybody name a show, a book, anything titled Broke by Choice? Well, when you think about it, it's pretty catchy. I am the queen of being broke by choice. And you are probably guilty of being broke by choice also. If you have a gift, a talent, a skill that you're not using, that you're just sitting on, as I've been told so many times, sitting on a gold mine, you're sitting on a gold mine. You're broke by choice. So instead of waiting and living payday to payday, we choose to sit on our gifts, our talents, our skills, our knowledge, and be broke by choice. You have to begin somewhere. Mine was with writing. My first book, We Snap in Silence, covered by Shedrick Studio, got to give that shout out. I didn't know I was writing a book. I was journaling. I was writing my thoughts. I was upset at what was going on in my life at the time. I didn't know a title. I didn't know anything. I was just writing. That's where the just right comes in. So if you're watching this and you're having problems getting started with your book, if you choose to write a book, go and grab a tablet, a pencil, a pen, whatever your choice is to write with, and you're going to get a little free workshop today on whatever your topic is. So go and grab it and come right back. So again, broke by choice. So I chose not to be broke by choice. After leaving a 20-year marriage, I needed more income. I am a retired Navy veteran. However, I was used to two incomes. I wanted to maintain my lifestyle and even increase. So instead of prostituting my skills, my talent for writing, I was giving away information for free. I decided to turn it into a business. I decided to no longer be broke by choice. So whatever you're sitting on, all it takes is one step. One step, one decision can change your life. So ask yourself, are you broke by choice? I think we've all been broke by choice at some point in our lives, but times are hard now. They are really hard, and people are struggling to make ends meet. They're doing little side hustles, turning hobbies into businesses and making ends meet, and some even going further and having successful businesses, thus Candy Publishing. There are so many people that want to write a book. However, they may not be able to afford getting someone to publish their book. So that is where I come in. I teach you to fish. I'm not going to do all the work for you, but I will teach you how to self-publish your own book. And today I'm going to teach you how to just write. I'm always hearing, just write. How do you just write? That's easy for her to say. She's a writer. Okay, I'm going to take that into consideration. But today you're not going to have any excuses. So do you have your pad and your paper? I'm going to explain to you, show you, and we're going to do this together, what I mean by just write. And before I do that, I'm going to pick a topic that I know someone wants to write about, but they're having some issues getting started. And it is one of the most common topics that we all share, but they're having problems beginning their book. Before I begin to share that, I want to share and give a shout out to WBQP for this awesome station, this platform to reach over 500,000 households. WBQP, owned by Vernon Watson, started by Vernon and Mary Watson in his garage. You're talking about not being broke by choice. If you have a business, an organization, or a ministry that you would like to put in front of the masses, go to WBQP.com and look at their coverage. They are located in Pensacola, Florida. That's the home base, but they reach areas way across the Florida, the Gulf Coast, some parts of Alabama. I'm in Alabama, in your home. So you can also be seen in homes across the Gulf Coast. It's the only urban television station, and it's on Fire Stick. What's the other one? You have to go to WBQP TV. I want to say, what is it called? The Fire Stick, the Internet TV, YouTube, all over social media, plus the number of households that he reaches. So if there's more than one person in those 500,000 households, just think about your reach. So if you're looking for another way to gain some exposure, or you know someone who's looking to gain a little bit more exposure for their ministry, their organization, their business, 850-293-5007. Contact Vernon Watson, 850-293-5007. And before, one more thing, I want to share again about Reflecting on Life from Death Row. This is a book written by a gentleman who is on death row. His name is Anthony Tyson, and this is just a proof copy of the book. The book is finished. I mailed him a copy of it. It's going on a month now. You guys, he has not received his book yet. I did my tracking. It has been delivered, but he has not received his book. So I'm going through the steps to try to figure out where that book is. If not, I'll have to mail him another one, because the author definitely has to proofread it and make sure this is what they want to go out to the masses before it goes to print. So remember that also with your book. Okay, so are you ready to just write? Okay, I have some notes here. Let me set my timer because I don't want to go over. First of all, what is your topic? What do you want to write about? I always say, write what you know. Always write what you know. Now, you can do some research. You can pick a topic that maybe you want to learn a little bit more about. You can pick a topic that you're curious about. You can pick a trending topic, or you can pick a topic that you know well. You don't have to do research on yourself. You don't have to do research on your journey. You don't have to do research on who you are. That's a pretty, I'm not going to say simple topic, but it's a doable topic that you can get started with. So if you want to write a memoir about yourself, about a family member, and that's where we're going today. So write your topic down. If you don't know a topic, write some ideas for a topic. How-to books are very popular. How to start a garden. How to bake a cake from scratch. How to ride a bicycle. How to teach a child to read. How to put on makeup. You'll be surprised, maybe you wouldn't, how tutorials. YouTube is packed with videos on how to apply makeup. I had no idea makeup was just that popular, but if you Google how to apply makeup, tons of links will come up to take you to different areas on social media. Okay, you got your topic written down. I'm going to choose a topic that I mentioned that I know someone is trying to write a book on this. Their mother. Their mother. We all have a mother. Regardless of what your relationship is with your mother, that is a topic. So whatever your topic is, you do the same, take the same steps that I'm going to share with you for a book on a mother for whatever your topic is. So under your topic, I'm going to put mother for my topic. Mother, you want to start writing everything you know about your mother. Everything. Doesn't have to be complete sentences. It doesn't have to be in any chronological order. You need to just write. Get that tablet and just start writing notes. It doesn't have to be in any order. You see all that scribbling? I scribble a lot. Let this be your book tablet. Get one with 5 subjects. Get a good thick one, because you're going to fill it up quicker than you think you are. And let that be your tablet for your book, so you don't have pieces of paper all over the place. Once you get that tablet, your book tablet, you write your topic and you just fill it up with everything you know about that subject. Okay, we're using mother. Now you use whatever your subject is, whatever your topic is. Why are you writing about your mother? Write that down. What's your reason for writing about your mother? What's your reason for writing your book? Because you want to inform people on how great your mother is. We all think we have the best mother. I know I have the best mother who raised me. You think the same way. They say, write a book as if you're writing the cure for cancer. Make people want to read it. Why was your mother so special? And what makes you the expert to write a book on your mother if you have siblings? She may have sisters, she may have a husband, a significant other that can write a book. What makes you the expert to write on your topic? So whatever your topic is, write that down. Ask yourself, what makes you the expert? That is a part of your book, to convince or persuade or to validate your book and the reason why you're writing it. Why would anybody want to read a book about your mother? Is it for your family? Is it for friends? Is it for the lessons that you learned from your mother? Is it about the lessons you wish you had listened to that she tried to teach you? Was it her courage? Was there a defining moment in your mother's life? Was there a defining moment in your life when you realized the meaning of a mother and just how important a mother is? I could go on and on and on with questions. And as you write down everything you know, for everything you write down, I could probably come up with 5 more questions from your one statement. But that's my craft, that's my skill. That's what I do. That's how I create content. So you may write a book about your particular topic, but you're writing what's in your head. Other people may have questions that you don't think about answering. So whatever your topic is, assume that nobody knows anything about it. You're the expert. You're the expert. You're the author of your book. So you want to not only just write your thoughts, but write as a reader. Get into a reader's mind, someone outside the life of your mother outside your skill who doesn't know anything about your topic. So you can have 10 things written right now, just while I'm standing here talking. 10 things. If you don't have 10 things, I'm going to help you. If you're writing a memoir about something, what's your relationship? Not just, okay, I said she's my mother. I said she's whatever, or I told you the topic was this, but what is your relationship to your subject? Why is that important to you? Are you the firstborn, secondborn? Are you the uh, middle child? Um, that's something else you can write down. If you're writing a topic on baking, again, what makes you the expert, but what have you baked? Um, what is your specialty in baking? That's a couple of things that you can write down. So remember, I'm using mother, but you use whatever your topic is. So after you get your relationship down, that's like 10 questions, 10 statements that you can write under that. I am my mother's favorite. I think I'm my mother's favorite. Why are you your mother's favorite? What difficulties did you have in your relationship with your mother? What challenges did you have with your mother? Even if your mother is no longer here with you, if your mother is deceased, that's a few chapters right there. How do you deal with not having your mother here with you? What did you go through when your mother passed? What feelings did you have? And remember, the bestsellers are the stories that we do not want to tell. Those are the bestsellers. So think about not all the good times, because nobody's life is good all the time. It's never a level playing field. You're going to have some ups and downs. You're going to have some challenges. You're going to have some heartbreaking times, some moments, those defining moments that I mentioned to you. So as you write, I mean, you should be writing now. You're listening to me, but as I am triggering thoughts, even of your childhood, what type of childhood did you have with your mother? Uh, Going back to baking, if that's your topic, or whatever your job skill is. When did you know that you could bake? When did you first start baking? When did you realize that your mother was special? Did you have to have children on your own, of your own? Did you take your mother for granted? Did you feel lost in the family? Did you have a lot of siblings and you just kind of got lost in the shuffle? Were you the baby and probably felt like you were the last of everything, the last to do this, the last to do that? A lot of people, a lot of children have some difficulties with the number that they are in the line of siblings. I'm the middle child, so I remember being too young for something, or too old, or not old enough for something. But they have that, whatever that stereotype of the middle child. We're all different. That's something that you can write about. What makes you different from your siblings? And did your mother treat you all different? How did she make you feel special? Remember, again, relate these suggestions, these questions to your topic. This is how you just write. I think you all might be thinking too hard when I say just write. When I say write everything you know about that topic, when you think of something, don't question if it can go in your book. Just write. Just write it down. And when it's time to put the book together, then you can decide, because the more content, the more information you have, the better your book will be. The more you have to work with to create a book that's going to be a marketable book, a book that people are going to want to purchase. Just write. Just write. So another question, if you're writing a book about your mother, is, what do you know about your mother? Do you know your mother's favorite color? Do you know her favorite food? Do you know what she likes to do in her spare time? Did she have any spare time being a mother? When she finally got an empty nest, if she got an empty nest, did you notice any changes in her? Or is there a particular thing that happened in your mother's life that you want to write about? Did she have an illness that she had to live with? How did she change? What kind of courage did she show? What fears did she have? If she had a challenging marriage, how did that make you feel? How do you feel about her significant other? And you may not want to mention names and you may not care. That's going to be completely up to you. You can always change the names to protect the innocent. You can always change locations, a geographical location of where things happened. If it's a nonfiction book, tell the truth. Tell the truth. It's your book. That's your experience. You may write something that your siblings may not agree with. It doesn't matter if they agree with it or not. That was your experience with your mother. The same with any topic. If you are let me think, you own your own car garage, you repair cars, you can fix anything. You may have a particular way that you do something that another mechanic may say, well, it's easier if you do this. Well, that's their way of doing it. This is your book. That's your experience. This is your journey. This is your how-to. It's your brain, your thoughts, your words. Don't think about anybody else or what anybody else is thinking. Just write. Just write. It is truly that simple. So, and I hear you saying, it's simple for you because you're a writer. If I tell you to write your ABCs, you'll write your ABCs. If I tell you to write what you did yesterday, if you can remember, you're going to write what you did yesterday. If I tell you to write what you learned from this segment, this show, you're going to write something. You don't think too hard about that. So that's why I say write something that you know. You don't have to do research on yourself, your experiences, your journey. I could write a book on my health challenges. If you follow me on Facebook or TikTok, you'll see a lot of videos of me pushing fruit. I just learned in my late 50s that fruit heals. I learned the healing properties of different fruit. So I completely changed I made a radical change in my eating habits and my food choices. And unbelievable the results that I received. Now, everybody can eat fruit, but they don't have my journey. You see what I'm saying? That's what makes your book different from all the other books out there of people who have gone through similar circumstances, situations, may have a similar journey. They're not you. There is only one, Lavender Shedrick Williams. Some people may be saying, thank God. I say, thank God. There's only one you. No one has taken your journey. No one has felt your emotions. No one has felt your pain. No one has felt your triumphs. They don't know emotionally, physically, financially, spiritually, what you've been through and how you feel. That's what makes your book different. So just write. Now, if you're having problems thinking of questions, that's where the book coach comes in. That's where I come in and help pull those thoughts out of your head. Book coaching services are a lot less expensive than trying to find a publisher or a ghostwriter to write the book for you. As I always say, the more you write yourself, the more you do yourself, the less expensive your costs will be. So again, just right. Now, if you have any questions, you can always call me. The number is scrolling at the bottom, Candy Publishing, 850-725-4894. 850-725-4894. Leave a message and I will call you back within 24, 48 hours. And consultations are free. Don't be afraid to call. I promise you, when you get off the telephone, you're going to feel like, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready now. You may not do anything with that I'm ready energy. You may sit there and look at that pad and paper for a while, but at least you can go back to it. And take your tablet everywhere you go. I always have something in the car to write with because those thoughts may come, they may pop up at any time. Don't trust your memory. Take your book tablet with you wherever you go. Take it, put it on your nightstand. If you have one next to your bed, put it in the bed with you. Put it in your car. If you go from one room to another, if you have a thought, write it down because you don't want to forget. And oh Lord, what was I going to write about? I forgot about it. Just start jotting things down. Jot them down, write them down. Just write. I think I am almost out of time. I am. Again, if you're interested in having your own show, WBQP 293-5007, contact Vernon Watson. And I want to give a shout out to my sponsor who made this possible, attorney Robert C. Allen, who is home based right there in Pensacola, Florida. Robert Allen practices motor vehicle accidents, police misconduct, criminal defense, personal injury, family law, and many, many, many other areas that he practices in. 850-438-6800. And he is practices in Pensacola, Florida and surrounding communities. That's Robert C. Allen. Why did I choose Robert C. Allen? Robert C. Allen was my divorce lawyer. Robert C. Allen, and we're going to close with a commercial. And thank you again for joining Broke by Choice. And remember, just right. Just right.